incinerate, and hopefully get in a free attack. Nope. And let's move our pikes up. So we are on fire. We're just gonna... Let's just rush the unit. So we're going to make quick work of this unit led by Fan Neng. He has a very bad aptitude with ships, so we're just going to pretty much obliterate him out on the sea there. Not sea, river, my bad. And I'm at a point now where I have not enough to do. I have capped my action points, so a lot of people looking at us like they don't like us. Liu Bei has conquered his second city. So what I'm actually going to do to get rid of some of these action points is start researching tech. Hits 2 units with his pikes. He gets confused because he has very few troops. Okay, so let's move in close and do a clash. That's another player-created portrait. Chung Pu does not have a unique crit portrait, so we did 1,300 damage there. Alright, so I said I was going to do tech, right? So we go city and we can research. This is the tech tree, or what isn't quite a tree. It looks like almost a ladder, but so there's different categories for your spears, basically all your weapon types. The command line has to do with your actual marching ability, you know, making it so your troops can have an extra 20 willpower. Adept march means that you won't lose troops when you watch on a plank or march on plankways, which are kind of narrow mountain passes, as well as crossing narrows. Military reform allows your size to increase by 3,000 for what you can command, and then the Yunnan ladder increases your city attack by a significant margin. What I'm going to do first, though, is develop juggernauts. This will mean that we can build a new type of siege weapon, which Zhou Yu will be able to take advantage of. Excuse me. The tech is fairly expensive to do at the beginning. It costs a lot of tactic points or technique points. So the first tier here costs 1,000 technique points and 1,000 gold. We can afford the gold easily. That's no big deal. It's the technique points that we're slowly getting. We'll get them faster as we start eliminating more units and taking out cities. But so we're just going to go ahead and develop juggernauts, and then after that I'm probably going to be going with drill spears. I really like drill spears, and veteran troops as well. Getting your max willpower up to 120 is awesome because it means every unit can use one more tactic at least before it runs out of willpower in the field. So we'll go ahead and develop juggernauts. That's going to take, I can't remember what it said, maybe 30 days to do that. So we'll move here again. Let's just, we can actually just attack here and not worry about it. I think that'll be enough to kill it. Yep. So Xinjiang is going to move right up to the city and incinerate. And hopefully do a lot of damage. Yeah, 1,835 troops in the city, so it's not going to take too long to eliminate all the troops inside the city. And we can have Zhou Yu attack with bows. He's going to take damage on the return fire. 318 for 521, so it was actually quite a bit. So I don't want to be doing that too much. What we can do to save troops is use the surround command. You can have multiple surrounding units attack the same target. You won't do as much damage as you would attacking with each individual unit, but the losses you sustain are limited to only the initiating unit on the surround attack. So what we can do is actually surround the city with our other 3 units, and then use the surround command, and only one of our units will suffer return fire. Alright, so that's it for that. Let's outfit more. Let's build some spears. And let's search just for the fun of it. He doesn't think we'll find anyone. We'll send Sun Deng anyway. And we found 32 gold. So sometimes you can find items as well, which is great. What I should do soon here is march. Transport a unit. I'm only going to send, say, 1,000 guys here. We'll send it with Shou Chun. So 1,000 guys with enough food for 200 days. We're just sending out a transport unit around this way because once this city falls, the port that is owned by Yuan Shu is also going to turn neutral and the troops are going to go to 0. So transport units move fairly quickly. We'll transport 1,000 guys and take over this so we can start getting income from it. We'll advance the turn. Okay, so some down with another incinerate. Kills another 1,800 troops. Let's set fire to the walls here. There we go. And Shou Chun might have enough. Yeah, he has enough to get 1 fire attack off, so hopefully this is... Yeah, there we go, 100. Well, it wasn't significant, but it was good enough. Right, so we will incinerate here and hopefully do major damage with the subsequent fire. Yeah, so 1,200 and then another 350 or 335 from the fire. So this unit's gonna probably last 1 or 2 maybe turns. Send Lu Xun back to the city. Advance. Oh, Shou Chun. Have him wait there, and then we will... I still don't think anything is happening in personnel. Search again. Alright, so we found the Donghu Bow. So we can actually award this to an officer if we want. I just want to have a look at what this is. So, if you equip someone with a bow, it allows them to use the Feign Retreat command in a duel, and the value on this bow is 8, so that's not great, but it's not terrible. We'll award this to someone who is going to be getting into a lot of duels later, maybe since... Alright, so we'll end the turn. This city should fall in a couple turns for us here. And we are running short on food in Shou Chun's unit, so we need to hurry this up. Oh, not going to be able to do that. So we'll surround and have both units attack. We're actually probably going to deplete the hit points of this before we actually get through with the troops inside. We'll incinerate again for our auto crit. Do 1,700 more damage. Have him wait there. I suspect next turn, next turn we'll finish our Juggernaut research, and then we can actually start building Juggernaut units. Chen Biao and Lu Jiang wishes to serve us. He's the guy that we didn't recruit from the debate before, so we will consent. Everyone's starting to hate us. Alright, so develop Juggernauts is complete. So we'll actually start building a Juggernaut right away. Alright, city outfit. We will make a Juggernaut. It's going to take us 30 days. Cost us 1,700. Alright, so move up and then we will surround the city. And it should fall next turn. So what we're going to do is also transport. I don't think we have any guys with the transport. Nope, we do. Sun Jiao has the transport skill, so he'll move fairly fast. Let's move, say, 15,000 troops up there, just in case anyone decides to get cute. And we'll move, say, 2,000-ish gold with us so we can start developing it right away. We're not going to worry about sending any armaments with us. And then we'll just clash here and destroy this unit. have him wait there. There's no sense attacking that port. It'll go neutral next turn. We can move him in. Alright, so the same general, after being defeated, went back, and he's coming for us once more. I wonder if he's equipped with ships again. Yep, ships again. So this time we're actually going to meet him further out on the water, because he did take down some of our troops in the port. So if we allow him to do that again, he will probably take the port. So use the last of our willpower and incinerate, and that's enough to take the city. So we've taken Shou Chun from Yuan Shu's army. Now we can start recruiting officers. I'm going to execute Yuan Shu. He has a good skill, but I just hate this general historically. He was arrogant, and he was just not an overall very cool guy. So we're going to be executing. I don't see any reason why he would actually historically work for us anyway. So we're going to execute just Yuan Shu. And we're going to try and employ everybody else here. Alright, so Cheng Gui will come with us. Xiao Rui. Yang Xin. Chen Lan. Liu Shun. So for the rest, we're going to turn them into prisoners, and then hopefully over time they'll get tired of being in prison and actually agree to join us. So in 2 more turns we'll actually get a rank, because I believe ranks are given out at the beginning of each new month, and then I can explain titles and ranks. So we had told our unit to automatically attack up here, but since it's no longer an attackable target, he lost his orders and he's staying put, so we'll just turn that into a transport order and send him there. This, yeah, like I said, 0 troops, it's a neutral port, so now we have him attack it. We capture it, 1,000 troops. We'll order him back to Lujiang. We don't need a general in there for now, and it'll start to accrue gold and have an income. When you take a new city, the development squares 95% of the time all go empty. Sometimes you get a rogue building here and there that will remain, but that's not the case here. So we'll send these guys all inside the city. So after all that, we still have 18,000 troops left from the initial attack. No one in here will be able to act this turn, but next turn we'll be able to start building up the order a little bit and drilling the troops again, and then start developing. What I'm going to do is start moving some of my good political officers to Shou Chun. Let's go abilities, politics, or political. Lu Su is busy right now. Otherwise I wouldn't be moving him. I want to leave him in the city that we're in currently so that he can be giving us his boost to gold. So we'll just send these officers here. It's going to take them 10 days to get there, and then that's a good backbone to start building up the economy here. We're going to reward some officers. The guys that we just recruited are going to have low loyalty because they're not in my main city. Benevolent rule won't affect them, so they will go down somewhat. So 84 is fairly low, 98 is okay, but we'll go ahead and do that. It costs you 5 action points and 100 gold per person that you want to reward. But it's a small price to pay to keep everybody loyal and happy. And we'll send Chung Pu out to meet him in the middle. And let's just outfit some pikes here. And we're running a little short on gold because we have spent money on technique and armaments, so we're getting a little low there. Even our food is getting a little low, so we're going to cool it a bit. Oh, we've got gold that we've sent up here, because there's 0 gold here actually. We might have to release the prisoners, unfortunately, which is terrible. If you run out of gold, you have to release the prisoners. I think we'll have 1 more turn as a grace period, kind of. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to quickly use the merchant command and sell a little bit of our remaining food just so that we do have gold and don't have to release the prisoners as free officers. Alright, the rest of the guys are going to drill everybody because we brought our willpower right down to 0 just to get that city taken. Okay. So we should be getting a rank. Yeah, here we go. Lord Xinjiang, a servant of Emperor Xian, has come to confer a title. Or confer a title. Xinjiang, I hereby confer upon you the title of Lieutenant Governor. May you serve the Han with loyalty. I'm most grateful. We assure you that we will not let you down. So in the second month of 252, Xinjiang was given the title of Lieutenant Governor by Emperor Xian. Ma Teng was given as well. So I'll quickly cover ranks and then I'm going to stop the video here. Okay, so we'll just save the game quickly here. Okay, so under Sovereign, we can go to ranks, which allows us to appoint bureaucrats. So we have access to certain ranks. We can give out ranks and titles to our officers. Here we've already got 8 guys assigned, and now that we have become Lieutenant Governor, the next tier of positions have opened up for us, and when we ascend to the next tier, we'll have 8 more positions open up, and so on and so forth. I'm not sure what the threshold is on the following titles, but it might be 4 or 5 cities before we get another one. Now what these do is you can see under the command column here, this tells you how many troops that particular officer will be able to command in a unit from now on. So if we move, say, Han Dang up from an officer of the first rank to an officer of the second rank, he'll actually be able to command 1,000 more troops when we send him out. As well, you get a political bonus for having the administrator positions filled up, and these get larger as you move up. You know, if senior advisor is a political bonus of 3, and as you also get further up, you'll get leadership bonuses for the warrior generals. I believe it goes up to 2 here. Yeah. And in order to give these ranks out, the officers have to have accumulated a certain amount of deeds, and these are accumulated by destroying enemy units, building things, doing certain commands in the city, taking cities themselves. And so we see here that there's a promotion available for Zhou Yu and Han Dang. They have done enough on the field to be moved up. So we'll move Zhou Yu. We're going to make him a senior officer. And then we'll move Han Dang up to become a regular officer. And so now we have 2 spots available, and you don't need any deeds to get into this lower rank here. So we're going to move Lu Meng into... Let's put him as an officer. He's good enough to actually be commanding large amounts of troops. Now let's move Zhou Tai in as an officer, and we'll move Lu Meng into the Eastern Retainer status there. And as more guys get more deeds, this 4,000 threshold, we'll be able to fill this out a bit more. That's why I was throwing 3 guys into units, just for the sake of doing it. As well, guys who are in the field can't be upgraded, so Chung Pu's name is gray, even though he doesn't have a promotion available. But if he was available for promotion, because he's in a unit down here, you can't promote him on the fly. So we'll go ahead and confirm there. And so we've taken our first city, and we're going to start moving on towards the southern portion across the river here, and then hopefully move against Han Xuan soon. So thank you for watching.